Bobcast, Danny Chestnut, and bringing up the rear in his little sidecar is Marty Danner.
Let's line up in the V. Dale.
Riders start out riding on the range. This is where they will ride down the middle of the
Are you
range.
okay going around me, or do you need me to move?
This maneuver,
Are you okay going around me, or
you'll
do you
see
need
a
me
couple
to
of
move?
times because it helps get them set up for other maneuvers such as the flare, which goes hand in hand with deuces, and is what we call it when they
Just don't be sticking the tire right between the legs.
down at the end. Now what they're going to go into now is called the heart. It's a very simple, oh I'm sorry, this is the hourglass. It's a very simple maneuver. The riders each start in the corner, they ride to the center, they ride back to the corner. Kind of looks like sand trickling from the top of the hourglass to the bottom. Now they're going to do individual circles. This maneuver, each rider will do an independent outside circle at the same time. And while they're making their circles, Marty will fly down the middle with his neck. Next thing they're going to do, I call a baby flare, because it's just like a regular flare, except they're only going to go halfway down the range as they do their split. Next thing they're doing is a flare out. The riders are going to make a turn to the outside of the range and go the other direction. Or basically this means that they're going to be doing a U-turn, which will put the riders in reverse order. So of course the next thing they're going to do is called a flare in. It's the reverse of the flare out, because instead of turning towards the outside of the range, they turn towards the inside of the range. Making another U-turn and of course getting put back in the correct order. Now they're going to do the heart. And this one, when they get to their corner, they're going to turn and come to the center and meet their partner as close to the middle as they can. Next maneuver is called a race pass. The idea of this one is to have the two squads pass by each other at the end of the range, only inches apart. They will be much closer to each other than they would be if they were passing on the street. And if you notice, they will pass their partner at the middle. This will get them set up to do the pass-through. With this one, riders will go halfway down the range and then they will turn to pass between each other. This is a little trickier than the racetrack because not only are they close to each other, but for most of them there's a bike on both sides to watch out for. And then they're going to do another racetrack, just like the last one they did. Try not to kiss each other's mirrors.
See how he adjusted back though? And I don't think he even knows he did it, but just he did good brakes.
Okay, this next one I call X marks the spot. As you watch, riders will come down the middle, facing towards each other. to the right, just avoiding each other.
It's kind of different. I've never seen that.
They're going to do another deuces, just like the other deuces. They're going to ride slowly up the middle, side by side.
10 bikes.
We need to ride that close.
Yep.
As the side car.
That was an advantage if you want to build your performance.
And this is going to be the high-speed cross, and this is exactly as the name implies. The riders will speed up and cut fast from the corners, crossing between each other at the center. And they're going to do another set of individual circles. This is their second set. Remember, while the rider is making his circle, he has to watch what he's doing, what the bike in front of him is doing,
Oh, it
bike
didn't go.
behind him is
No, I would put it
doing,
back.
and staying even with his partner.
Yep. Oh, yeah. No, and this is.
Okay, this is going to be a figure 8 in deuces. Again, this one is just what the name says. The riders are going to ride around the range side by side in a figure 8. This is not as easy as it sounds because the riders are riding slow, just into the park, making multiple turns. Sometimes they are the inside right, sometimes they are the outside right. They will have to make adjustments according to where they are in
This is. Well, and there's some things you can kick it up and see. Like
Now they're going to do matching wheels. The object of matching wheels is for each of the riders to circle around on their side of the range while keeping pace with their partner, who is on the other side of the range doing the exact same thing. As the riders complete a lap, they will meet their partner at the center X. Then they will go around for a second lap. This time the circle is going to be smaller, using maybe half as much as the first one. And meet at the center X. Go around a third time. Again, making the circle even smaller. Always staying even with their partner. Remember, trying to keep pace with someone who is at times yards away from you is not as easy as it looks.
yeah, it's. Thanks. Appreciate that. It's just going to cut on the bottom. I'm trying to. Well, what should we say?
And now we're going to do an individual circle, but this is a twist. The twist is that they're facing each other and are coming from opposite ends and still trying to stay together.
See, those are the bumps.
A little bit more of a challenge.
Well done.
Yeah, they're going to do another deuces, but this one they're going to do from the side instead of from the end.
I mean, you can just go.
This will set them up to do a couple of racetracks. These ones are going to be from the side instead of the end. So this way you'll get to see just how close they are as they pass each other.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
much.
Final maneuver. Final maneuver.
We can get going.